Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. So the Bonk chart is in the same situation as yesterday. So still consolidating sideways, but holding above the micro support region that we defined. That support region is defined between the 50% and the 23.6 retracement levels of that yellow third wave there. So of course this could be a B wave rally, okay, but there is currently no evidence for it. Rather, we had a rally and this looks a bit like a bullish pennant. And therefore I am leaning to the idea that one more high at least is likely, at least it's plausible. This will really become interesting after a clear 5-wave move up has shown. So I prefer one more high, and then if one more high forms, that could be wave 1 in this larger degree 5th wave that might send us eventually to 730. 239 and higher. So this could be a so-called, now it's just refreshing, I think, yeah. This could be a so-called wave 1 if we get 5 waves to the upside, which are clear. Okay, at the moment, I could even justify that we might have seen already a 5-wave move up, but it's not very clear. I would like to see one more high, and if that shows, then this chart will become interesting in the subsequent ABC pullback in yellow wave 2. So after all 5 waves are done, we're going to watch here for this ABC structure to the downside, which should find a higher low. I cannot really give you a support level yet for this wave 2 pullback because this is only really possible once we have the wave 1 in place. Otherwise, I'm going to move up the support area all the time should the price go higher, which it could still do from here because we're holding that wave 4 micro support, which indicates this could still be this 4th wave. A 4th wave is often a sideways consolidation. That sort of, yeah, it looks a bit like that as well. And it kind of looks like a sideways consolidation, which makes sense because the wave 2 was sharp. You see that here. Then oftentimes the wave 4 is a sideways consolidation. So it's sort of the guideline of alternation. That's often, but they still sort of have a degree of proportionality. So they tend to have roughly the same length or duration. And if we take a look at this, second wave, this wave 2, and just sort of compare the length of it, just measure that with a box here. Look at the wave 4. I mean, we might be dealing with maybe consolidation until tomorrow or so. I mean, that's not exact science, right? I just want to share with you what the same duration would mean. And then, one more high could send us possibly here to the next resistance level, which is around 370730. If we then get a top in place, then the subsequent pullback will offer a decent pullback trade setup. And then, regardless, even if this is a B wave and we break, so if we break below support right now, it would increase probabilities that this was just a high B wave. And then we come down in wave C, would test the lower support area again. But regardless of whether the wave 4 already bottomed or the wave 4 is still unfolding in a larger ABC structure like this one, A, B, C, which is not really preferred at this stage, not the way we've moved up, but that can change as soon as support breaks, right? But if we come down again to that support area, again, also this area again would be a jump off point. We can then probably specify targets more precisely again. Important, I think, to recognize that regardless of whether the wave 4 is already in or the wave 4 is a wider flat correction, for example, as shown in white, the chart indicates that we could really get there eventually, 730-239 or higher. This is really only the first upside target there, so it could be interesting going forward in this bullish market. Obviously, the condition is then that the lower support region holds, but so far in this pullback, we couldn't even come close to that 50% retracement level. Granted, this is a very volatile chart, so coming down to the 38.2 retracement from here means like a 70% pullback. It doesn't look much on this chart, but it is quite a lot. So you have to consider that when you are trading this, consider your position size. You don't need a lot on this chart to make a lot, okay? So be careful with your position size. That's my update about Bonk. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.